Hey guys, so basically what I want to talk to you guys about today is my love-hate relationship with Bleach by Tite Kubo, suited as one of the big three in anime and manga in the West. Um, I've invested a lot of my time in Bleach, and I thought it got off to a really strong start, with the whole Soul Society arc and the development of Rukia's character and the introduction of Byakuya and Renji and all these really cool other awesome characters and going to basically rescue Rukia from the Soul Society from execution and Ichigo having to learn Bankai in order to combat Byakuya. I thought that was awesome, but then it really slowed down in the Hueco Mundo arc to basically just a dry stop, and I feel that characters that had a really strong start in the beginning of the series, like namely some of Ichigo's friends like Chad and Uryu and Orihime, were somewhat neglected, and they just kind of got put on the back burner, which I found, I was kind of disappointed with that the highlight was mainly on Ichigo, and even some of the bad guys didn't really reach their full potential in character wise for me, like Grimjaw, like I thought he would just kind of brushed away. I think he could have been such an awesome villain, but he just didn't really reach my expectations. But nonetheless, I mean, I was almost at a point where I was gonna sell my Bleach collection, my Bleach manga. I've got 38 volumes of it. It's just getting to the point. It's just the war's happening in Karakura Town, and it's just basically getting into the Aizen arc. But from what I understand, like the series could have ended at the end of the Aizen arc, and then I hear that the Fullbring arc after that was terrible. But now what I'm hearing from a lot of people, and a lot of people are basically re-recommending it to me, because this new Thousand Year Blood War arc, I believe, is supposed to be really really good. So because of that, people have been coming at me, sending me messages and stuff like that, saying just give it another shot, give it a second shot. So yeah, I'm officially giving Bleach a second chance, because I do like the series to an extent. I'd say out of the big three, One Piece, Naruto, and Bleach definitely has. I would, in my opinion, I'd say it has the superior artwork. The artwork in this is just stellar. It's just top form. I love Tite Kubo's artwork. So I'm gonna give it a second read through. I mean, knowing that it's coming to an end, like, I know that it's not going to go on for, like, years and years and years, like, so I know I'm not going to be investing that much more money into it than I already have, so I'm quite happy to collect the rest of the graphic novels and just keep them, whether I like it or not. But, I'm just prepared to give it a second chance due to the fact that, obviously people have been recommending it to me, and, one thing that was kind of never really explained was, Ichigo's mother, Masaki, I believe she was called, how her death really happened, and, what kind of relevance to the story that she really had, because, to all intents and purposes, she was just Ichigo's mother who was, who had a soul devoured by a hollow, and that was it, I don't really know much about his mother, and if it had ended at the Aizen arc without, brushing over these, many questions about the series, then, he would have had, it could have had much more development, in my opinion, so, I'm happy to give it another shot, and just generally, I mean, these series are, like, coming to an end, like, Naruto's coming to an end, Bleach is coming to an end, I believe the manga's on hiatus right now, and when Tite comes back to writing it, it's basically going to be tying up all the loose ends and, like, bringing the story to a close. So that kind of brings into question, like, what is gonna, like, what is gonna be the big three next? What do you think will supersede Bleach as, the next big thing? Because from what I see, there's some potential, runners up. Like, you got Toriko, Fairy Tail. Some people are saying that's already, I mean, people are talking about a big five, including Toriko and Fairy Tail. But once Naruto and Bleach end, what do you guys think would be the next big three? Along with One Piece. Or the thing is with the big three, it's got positive and negative aspects to it. Positive aspects would be that obviously it brings more, exposure to anime and manga, and it kind of opens it to a wider audience. But at the same time, it kind of allows people to limit themselves, and if they just focus on the big three, then they're not gonna want to experiment with any other manga. Like I know people who have been just into comics, or they haven't really been exposed to anything that's manga or anime, and they've gone and checked out like Naruto or Bleach or something like that, and judged all of manga based on what they didn't like about that one show or that one manga that they read. And so yeah, there's positive and negative aspects about it. Negative aspects, I'd say that definitely that to have a big three and have these big three popular series, it kind of everything in their shadows essentially. Like there could be potential other underrated series or lesser known series that are just as good or better that might be being neglected because of this whole big three and the fandom that comes with it. So what do you think could be like, tell me any underrated series that you think I might enjoy or that others might enjoy. Because I'm very open to reading new manga. I haven't even started reading any shoujo manga. I need to expand my horizons like more. Start reading more stuff like I've just gotten into Claymore, which I'm absolutely loving right now. I'm on volume 6 of that. But I'm wanting to read more stuff, and I'm really wanting to get more into anime as well. Like I've been collecting loads of anime recently. Or well, a lot of anime for like my kind of taste. So. Yeah, I mean, just what do you guys think? Just generally, like, what would you say is your like favorite out of the big three? Do you think there's any of the series that are in the big three don't deserve to have the popularity that they have, or do you think that there's any other underrated series that needs more recognition? Because there's plenty of series that I could reel out that I think should have more popularity. But that's the thing, when something becomes popular, then like the author or whoever's publishing it tends to pander to the audience, and well, not in all cases, but in most cases, if something becomes popular, then it'll appeal to the masses, and it'll kind of stay straight edged and narrow. So is it good for a good series to become popular? Do you think a series should get popular straight away, or do you think a series should steadily rise in popularity, and allow itself to to develop as a plot? So just to summarize, do you think it's important to even have a big three? If so, like, what are your opinions on the negative and positive aspects of it? What do you think is good about the big three? What do you think is bad about the big three? Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. I'm happy that I'm going to be getting back into Bleach. I might as well finish off the series while I've got so far into it. I might start watching the anime, I don't know. But yeah, that's all I have for this discussion topic, I guess. So, one last note. As and when Naruto and Bleach finish, what do you think should supersede both of them series as the next sort of big things? Do you think that there's any series that are like heavily underappreciated that should get more recognition from the wider audience of anime and manga? Do you think the big three limits people's perspective on anime and manga? If so, why? So yeah, that's basically all I've got for today, guys. So yeah, signing out. Goodbye.